Why are you sitting there? Whatever. Hey, YouTuber fans, welcome back to the series, and welcome back to another live stream of Minecraft. Hopefully, the audio and video are good. We'll take a pretty quick nap here because, of course, we always start the stream when it's becoming nighttime. Uh, and if you click on the video, then good job. That's an awesome start, and we'll get right into it. From the title of the video, you saw refined storage, and you saw infinite death, which is a fantastic way to think about it. From the last couple videos, you saw the create farm that we built, and it has been just going fantastically. As you can see, I went ahead and created some more upgrades so that we can get a bunch more stuff. We're on our way to 3.1 million oak logs. Do we really need 3.1 million oak logs? The answer is obviously no. But if we're going to run these farms, and we'll probably get into ours next time, we just needed a bunch of space for them to store some stuff, void upgrades, blah, blah, blah. Now, on to the killing. Infinite deaths first. Last episode we did extreme reactor. We have mined more yellorium to make more ingots, which are awesome. Keeps this thing full. It is stopped right now. As you can see, we're at 80% full. It holds 1.1 million FRF, FE, same difference. We have this cube. We went with the Elite Energy Cube. I could not remember the name of it to save my life, but I was able to find it. The Elite Energy Cube, as you can see, this guy holds 25.5 million RF. And then we went with a pretty simple, I say simple, but it's fairly simple control mechanism. We have 3 redstone ports, and then this logic controller from RF Tools Utilities. But these redstone ports, they're basic. This one is active while below 25%. That means that when the reactor itself, let's walk through it slowly. When the reactor itself is below, see how it says 80% full? So when it's below 25%, which is what this logic said, it will turn on. Then when it gets above, which you can see this is off, it's at 80%, so it's not currently meeting that objective. This one says while it's above 75%, send the signal. So if this one's below 25%, send the signal. This one's above 75%, send the signal. And this logic gate is what does all the rest of the magic. This indicates that if, let's see, I forget how this thing is wired. But if A were on, it'll be on. If B were on, it'll be off. And if there's some situations where it will actually keep the signal. So if all are off, keep it. If B is on, B has a signal, and A and C are off, it's on. And then this redstone port over here says set from signal. It's very simple. This is a power on or off. So when this logic gate is giving a signal, the reactor is on. Right now you can tell it's off. Really is nothing in the base that is currently drawing power at all. So that's good. Now down here. This is an upgrade, something new that we added. If I don't turn some of this stuff off, I'll go in here and die. That's how powerful this dude is. Grab some infinite experience from the killing that happens. Talk more about this in just a second. We just want to empty that out. Did I turn that thing off? Okay, that thing's off. That's the big deal because that's the thing that will absolutely kill us. Off. So everything should be off. We used a, let's see, what's that stuff called? Dreadful dirt. We ended up making a rotten egg. And the way you make a rotten egg is through feed. So we made this bag of feed. We went and blew up a chicken. When we blew up the chicken, you get a rotten egg. When you get a rotten egg, you can throw it down on a 5x5 of dirt and it turns into dreadful dirt. When the light level is below a certain amount, this is what that guy does, is control the lights in here. When the light level is below a certain amount, then this dreadful dirt will spawn mobs. This is all from a mod called Mob Utilities, I think. Yeah, so there's a bunch of stuff you can do. Really cool mod. So we have dreadful dirt. We have tinted ethereal glass. This glass is solid to non-players. So as a player, you can see I can pass right through it. The other cool thing is it blocks light. So when we turn the lights off here in a moment, you'll notice that the mob chamber is dark, relatively dark. There's a bit of a lighting glitch, I think. It's relatively dark, dark enough that it spawns mobs, but it's solid to the entities and not solid to the player. So I can pass through here to my heart's content. Mob Masher. This does all the killing. I actually need to finish this up. I ran out of supplies, but I got it as far as I needed to. So upgrade sharpness to 10, upgrade looting to 10, upgrade smite to 9. I actually need to fix the beheading, get that one up to 10. These others are upgrade fire, not terribly interested. And then the other one is arthropods, bane of arthropods. I mean, I don't really know what Minecraft's fascination with baning the arthropods is, but they spend a lot of effort making sure that we can absolutely own spiders, which is not terribly complicated. Fans, the fans are, I put some width upgrades. We'll show the area. This shows you that this fan is blowing the whole width of the mob chamber. So this fan is pushing everything this way. This fan is pushing everything this way, so it's going to meet in the middle. And then this fan had a little bit more going on, so I need to push distance. So it goes all the way to the back wall. I needed to push a little bit of width and a little bit of height. The height actually isn't important. I could take those out. It's not doing me any good, but it doesn't bother me because I'm never in here. But this basically says, in fact, I took one out so it's not blowing me around upstairs. It actually just hits this block, so it's no big deal. But this guy basically says, I'm pushing everything this way. This guy's pushing everything this way, and this guy's pushing everything this way. So everything ends in the middle at the mob masher, which just means the mobs get blown into the mob masher. The mob masher absolutely wrecks their face and kills them. As I go around the block here, I'm going to turn everything back on. This controls the mob masher. I may do one signal eventually, but it doesn't really bother me, perfectly honest. So to take care of all the stuff we've been killing, there's an absorption hopper. The absorption hopper's kind of cool. It picks up stuff. You can show the area. You'll want to make sure when you look at its area that you center it around the area where everything is going to die to the best of your ability, which I have done. You can offset it in 3 different directions. I have found that I can show you as I bring it out. You'll see in the background that's moving. You just want to make sure it only goes -4 +4, but you want to make sure it's covering. To the north, we have fluid. That's this way. To the south, we have items. That's this way. We used a little laser IO. I could add, let's see, we have one more, we have a couple more slots. I'm going to go ahead and add feathers. That's interesting. That'd be chicken jockeys, which is cool. Iron, that's fine. We got plenty of iron. Raw chicken, I'm going to see how many void spots I have left. Nope. Wait. That way is south, right? Yes? Oh, maybe I did it. How did I? Wait just a second. Oh, that's what it is. Sorry, the export or extract from up. I have a filter in here that is now full, so I may have to do something interesting later. What you just saw is it grabs everything that's on this filter and gets rid of it into this trash can. So this guy generates a lot of stuff. As you can see, when I originally set this up, it generates a lot of items. So I want to make sure that we have plenty of storage for each of these. And once we get the refined storage up in just a little bit, we will actually connect to this guy. So we'll be able to see all these things. As you can see on the ender pearls, it's ridiculous. We just wanted to make sure we didn't run out. So we can now store 4.2 million ender pearls. If we get up to that, we only have 1.2 thousand. You just want to make sure that you're very careful about a couple things. If your storage is under, like let's pretend you leave it alone and you can store, 512 or 2000, whatever the baseline is. Pay careful attention to that. If nothing else, throw void upgrades in all these. Once you connect it to refined storage, you'll have a big problem. Right now, or any of storage, whether it's applied energistics or refined storage, doesn't make any difference which storage you use. Right now, it's not connected to anything. So if we backfill, if we fill up one of these and it backs up, it'll just stuff this chest, and then your absorption hopper will stop grabbing things. I had that actually happen when I first set this up. You kill a lot of Endermen, and because of the way that Ender pearls stack, one of these oak drawers would normally hold 2,000, but because of the way that ender pearls stack, it'll only hold 512. I ran out of space real fast and I wasn't paying any attention. So this chest was completely stuffed because you get a lot of stuff and it couldn't do anything with the ender pearls. So I added a bunch of copper upgrades where I could. That way, most of these things can hold plenty of items. And then as they get close, eventually I'll want to pay really close attention. I don't run this thing just willy-nilly, but eventually I'll want to pay attention so that we don't end up running ourselves out of space. So we'll turn the lights off. Sometimes YouTube is real dark. I can see through there pretty good, but as you can see, you just heard somebody bite the bullet. There's a slime going to die, and if I go in there, it will absolutely kill me. The way that thing is upgraded, you get tons of slimes, you get tons of endermans, witches, all kinds of mobs, wilden hunters, zombies. Oh, I just picked up. Oh gosh, see, we're gonna get. Yeah, this stuff just dies. Stuff just dies. I picked up those things because I was too close and I have my magnet on. So I want to turn that off. We'll go deposit those. But anyways, so very cool. When I went on my travels around the world, oh, I didn't turn that fan on. Wait, are you on? You're on. How are those dudes not getting blown over? That's weird. Let's put that back in. Yeah, how strange. All right, well, we're good. Cool. So I made this little so I could AFK a little place over here. But when I went on my journeys around the world, I found a bunch of these. Every time you go into a village that spawns, they have waypoints. It's designed so that you can use them to go back to the villages. Oh, who are you? Apotheosis, huh? Well, come get some, freak show. This is why I have the iron golems. I'm just saying. They do all my killing. I make sure that they stay happy. See you, buddy. All the dead. Turn this thing back on. What'd you give me? Oh. Growing brands, Wincept chainmail. Yeah, I have so much of this strange armor. Sorry, cat, my fault. I have a whole chest full of awesome armor. Makes no difference. Anyways, so running out of space is an interesting thing, and that is the point of refined storage. So you're already going to see, you noticed in the chat box here that I've already done. Speaking of chat box, hold on just 1 second. Let's see. Hux, chat. Hold on. There we go. All right. Sorry about that. Notice from the chat box that I did go ahead and I have created a bunch of stuff. I did some of the crafting off outside of the live stream, which is okay. I try to do a lot of the boring things at other times so that we only have the awesome stuff. I'm glad I knocked you off there, but you climb back up, so that's good. But we created ourselves a crafting grid. We created ourselves a pattern grid. We have a disk drive. You can see up here in my to-do list, I'm also going to create a crafting monitor, wireless transmitter, so crafters, other stuff, which is going to be awesome. We want to get working on some storage pieces, but I did go ahead and make cables. I'm going to go ahead and run the cables. I made this dude controller. Whoops. I think if I do this just right, I'll be able to jump back up here. Yep. Here we go. And then when I reach this guy, it should light up everything. Yep. Cool. So now we are officially online. We have a crafting grid, all the things, which is awesome. I like to do JEI synchronized 2 ways. What you just noticed is because I typed @mob down here or @mob down here, it will keep it. It types it in both places. I don't know why I like that so much, but I do. And now we have a crafting grid. You can do a grid, or you can do a crafting grid. I don't know why you would not pick crafting grid, but I'm sure there's a reason. Pattern grids, I do have some patterns. These are cool because if you've never used any of this stuff, I'm going to show you kind of a little bit about how it works. But so we have ourselves a crafting grid. Now, what did we get rid of, right? If we have a crafting grid, we just say goodbye to you. And we say goodbye to you. We're actually going to say goodbye to this too, but you guys just don't know that yet. This upgrade station, we're going to move out of the way, and I'm going to show you why. Look, I told you guys at the beginning. Oh, some skeleton skulls. This house is becoming jam-packed, sort of, but we just keep our jobs out of the way, but they're still here. Let's drop this stuff off too. Store all of our experience so that we don't die and lose it, because dying and losing it is less cool. I got some clay balls. But anyways, now we have this space. This is going to be our crafting center. We don't need the crafting bench anymore, the table, because now we have this guy. But what you'll notice is we don't have any stuff. There's nothing in here, and that is sad face emoji. And to use this refined storage well, we need to do storage disks. So what I've done is I've said, okay, I did the math. We're going to make a 64K storage disk, I think. We'll see. I think we're going to make a 64K one, but to start low, we're going to look at 4Ks. To get 4Ks, we actually need 1Ks. I did the math, and I think to get to store to 64K, I need 27 1Ks. Oh, hold on. That won't work at all. Oh, you're terrible. I messed that up. I didn't think about this thing behaving poorly at first, so I'm going to jam this crafting table back down. So, take 2. We need 27 1K storage units. That's 35. You'll notice that that's more than 27. Just to make sure that I double up on protecting myself here. It's not that it would be the end of the world. I just want to make sure we only make 27 of them. So clear that out. We say, okay, we have 27 of those. Now we can make 4Ks. We should be able to make, oh, we need 9. So we're short something. let's see what we're short. We are short basic processors. Man, I thought I made a bunch of those. You use a lot of these guys. No joke. Let's just make 18 more. You use a lot of these guys, unfortunately. So let's bounce down here. All this stuff will be coming online soon. I'll show you how that works. Nope, nope, nope. Where are they? Here they are. Raw basic processors. So we want to get these guys rolling. I need, let's see, I have 5 and I need 9. So 4 more. I need 16. Is that right? 4 more of these. And so that's 16 basic processors minimum. So we need to give ourselves 11 and 2. Let's get a couple more. Couple more. 16 minimum. Always do the minimum, boys. Always do the minimum. And again, this is going to be more interesting soon. Okay, so we need 4K storage parts. That's 8. What did I bad math this time? Oh, redstone. It's always something. Let's grab another stack of redstone. We went mining, and I go mining between episodes pretty consistently. In fact, a lot, because you gots to. So there's 9 of them. Cool beans. 4Ks. Reason we're doing this the way we're doing it is so for a 16K unit, we need 3 per each, and then to go up to 64. So 4K, we're going to want this many of them. 9. Cool. Oh no! Oh, I think I just messed up. I know I messed up, but I don't know if I can fix it. Let's see. Can I undo? I did not mean to make those. Can I undo it? I may have just shot myself in the foot, if I'm honest. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do the org. Okay. I may, hold on a second. I may need to, can I undo that? I mean, good news is we now have 32,000 storage bits, which is awesome. Bad news is, well, that's bad. Yeah, I don't think there's a way. I don't think there's a way out of this. I think I just messed up. I'm trying to think if there is a tool. What's this called at Refined? I don't think there's a way to do it. I think I've just messed up a little bit. I should have been doing. I should have been adding the storage parts instead of. I should have been doing it this way and not doing it this way. And so I'm pretty sure I've just shot myself in the foot here. Well, hey, you know what? It's only stuff. Let's see what it will take to get back there, shall we? It stinks, but such is life. So let's go around the horn again and see. We need quick quartz enriched iron. Let's get ourselves a fat stack of that. Let's shut this rain down so we can go get rid of it. Hey, no big deal. That's why we did all of the gathering. So we need 27 of these guys. We're back on that grind. What do we need now? Glass. This is going to be the rough part because I did a bunch of cooking before now, and throw that in. I'm going to throw 2 stacks of. Do I have any of these guys? No silicone, so I'm going to throw 2 stacks of. Okay, I did cook some glass before. So we're going to make this work. Don't worry. We got plenty of stuff. It's just I did not mean to do that. We need 25 more of you. You're 1Ks, right? It's okay. So we're up to 6. What are we shy of now? What are we missing? We're missing silicone. I assumed as much. That's why I went ahead and threw. We're going to make it work. We're going to make it work. I'm going to need more basic processors. Yes. Yes, I am. I'm going to need more of you. What are we short on now? Oh, just regular iron. Well, we can definitely fix that. We're definitely good on regular iron. So let's knock some more. What? Why? What are we out of now? Oh, okay. Yeah, that is the quintessential problem here. Okay, you're doing glass. I'm going to have you stop doing glass. Now I'll jam that back in there. The way I have this thing is pushing and pulling, so it is going to grab that glass before it's all said and done. I'm going to grab one more stack of you and throw you in there. And I'm going to grab one more half stack of you and put you there. So we should have plenty of silicone. Let's let that get up to 10 or 12 pieces. Cool. And then we'll step here and we'll get, whoops, 7. I wanted more. 9. What are we short on? Silicone. That's going to be a problem. So 9, we need a lot more. We need a lot more. Cool beans. Well, this is our life now. Waiting for silicone to get done cooking. And what really stinks is I did all of this before I started all this. But hey, you know what? This is what it looks like when you make mistakes. We want some more of these. 4 more. And I'm assuming we're silicone. We're always going to be waiting on silicone. I have quartz enriched iron. I have redstone. Plenty of each of those. Let's grab another half stack of this. Quartz enriched iron. We still have 43. We'll make some more of those right quick. No big deal. Grab plenty of that. That way we're not waiting on anything else. Besides this madness constantly. Grab 16 more. We're up to 13, so we're going to get there. 17. We need 10 more. 10 more. 4 times is 40. 41. 10 of those is 30 glasses. We have more than 30 glasses. We have plenty of other stuff. Now we're just waiting on... What do I need to do to make basic processors? I'm going to need 4 of those. 1K is 9, so I'm 9 of these. I need 36 basic processors. We're still waiting on silicone. So we're going to need a bunch of silicone 36 basic processors. That's 36 more silicone. So we're going to need plenty of this stuff. No problem. I mean, probably just throw another stack of half stack of quartz there. I went to the nether and mined up a bunch of quartz, as you can tell. 30 was 30 the number, or was it 40? It probably was 40, but that's okay. 7 more. We need 3 more. And what are we out of again? So we need 3 more. That's 12. 12 silicone should get us to 3. 12 should come up pretty fast. Yeah, we're almost there. And then we're going to let that guy cook up. Yeah, he's going to cook up the additional, whatever we said, 40 or so that we're going to need. And then after it's done, it will go ahead and grab that sand and get us some more glass going. And what you're going to notice when we get the refined storage going is 4. I only need 3. 27. Okay. Here we go again. So we have 27. Now we need 4Ks. How many 4Ks can we get? Just 1. That's less cool than it could be. And why is that? We need 9, but we're out of basic processors. So we need 8 more. 8 4s is 32. 7. 7 is not 32. That's actually how math works. 32 is 32, and 7 just isn't. 7 and 17 is 24. Now what are we out of? We're still out of silicone, so it's 1 each, and we need 4. 4 times 8 is 32, so we need 8 more of those. 8 more. 12. Okay, we need 8 more of these guys. We're just going to do all of them because reasons. And now I'm going to jump ahead here and put you back in there. I'm going to throw this stack back in there. Because we will always need more and more and more of these. But the cool part about refined storage is we're going to start making crafters. As you can see, they're in our to-do list. And when you make crafters, you can do some very cool things. I can put a crafter on this guy, and by putting a crafter on it, then you can cause it to do recipes. And recipes are dictated by patterns. And again, all this is going to be... I need to break this because it doesn't need to be here anymore. Who just opened the door? Somebody? What's happening? Did somebody get out? Maybe they opened the door? It sounded like a villager took damage. Oh, he's still in here. Maybe that's what I heard. Maybe he's mad. I did move the villagers. There's a plan. There's a plan coming up. That's why this building looks so crazy. There's actually most of the villagers in here. I was able to get them mostly relocated except for like 3. And those 3 just live elsewhere now. It's cool. But I have a very good plan for those guys. Okay. All of our basic processors are done. Now, let's don't screw it up again. We have 24 because we had 27, and now we have 1 4K. So we need more 4Ks. 4 more. But we need a total of 9. So what are we waiting on? Redstone. Well, that's not real. So let's get another stack of redstone going. So we need 5 more. That would be 9, right? We're still doing good math. Why do I have obsidian? Jeez. Get out of here, obsidian. Nobody likes you. Okay. So good math. Those are gone. Now to get 64, we need 3 16s, right? So we should be able to make 3 16s. Whoops, can't do it there. We need 3 16s. We got 1 16. Why can't we make other ones? We are out of improved processors. Yikes. Let's see. What's our math tell us? We made 1 16 and we need 2 more, which means we need 8 improved processors. We have 3 of them. We'll just make like 10 more. 10 more, but now we need gold and silicone. Remember when I said silicone will continue to be a thing? That's okay. See, you're doing your thing there. And we need gold. Cool. And we need silicone. Cool. So we just said we're going to make like 10 more of these dudes. No problem. There's 10 more. Neat. We're going to jump in our place in line again. Get those going. We're going to throw that back in there because reasons. And now that guy's going to start making the improved processors. When we get to our patterns and how we manage all of this, it'll be important to have a couple redstone furnaces, probably, and then more upgrades for them. So there's better internal components you can get that can actually speed this up more. So we'll be concentrating on some of that. So we got ourselves 1 16K storage part and we need 2 more. So we're going to see if we can do that now. Yep, 2 more. Cool. Now we have 3. We want a 64K storage part, and I already made advanced processors, which require some diamonds and other things. Now we have ourselves a 64K storage part, but what we actually want is a 64K storage disk. And to do the storage disk, we need a storage housing, and to get a storage housing, so we do that, and we do this, and we do this. Now we have ourselves a 64K storage disk. Very cool. We went the long way about it because we totally wasted a bunch of stuff, but no big deal. And pretty soon we're going to automate making those, which is going to be cool. So because these are virtually worthless, however many I made, I'm going to take this one out. I'll leave it in here for now, but we'll fix that in a minute. There's our 64K guy. And what you see now, we bounced all the way up to 92K, which literally means we can put 92,000 blocks in here. 92,000. So we're going to start by saying, okay, well, what does that look like? Let's throw these guys in here. Let's throw these guys in here. Let's throw these guys in here. Shoot, we'll just throw this stuff in here. We'll throw these in here. There's some stuff I'm not... no, I'm not going to worry about it. Gold, we're going to throw in there. We're going to throw a quartz enriched iron in there. We're going to throw a glowstone in there. Heck, let's throw this furnace in here. No big deal, right? Because now we're storing our items online. And this is showing us that right now I have 100 of these guys in here and 33. Just very cool. And when I get this wireless crafting grid online, in fact, let's go ahead and make a wireless transmitter. What do you need? Just some kind of stone? Okay. Let's just throw some diorite in there. So I need a transmitter. I need this thing. Yep, there we go. Very cool, right? Now I have that. I need an ender pearl and an advanced processor. I have an advanced processor in there. Where's my ender pearls? I'm just going to throw one in here, and the reason I'm only doing one is because I'll show you how we're going to tie in our mob stuffs that's over in the other building. We want it all connected. So this is a wireless transmitter. One thing I'm going to want eventually is range upgrades. I will definitely want those. So I'm going to add that to my to-do list. I'm going to take this off for now because the next time I make a storage disk, it is going to be automated. So I'm not going to go through what I just showed you guys again. To make a wireless crafting grid, we're going to need a, let's see, wireless crafting grid. We're going to need a crafting grid. And to get a crafting grid, we just, nope, what? I just want the grid. Okay, hold on. Let's go the easier way. What's happening is it's trying to show me every color I never wanted. So crafting grid is this guy. Nope. Crafting grid is this guy. Okay. What's it going to take for me to make another one of these? I'm going to need a machine casing. Well, that is easy enough. And then a crafting grid is this guy still. And that is easy enough. And then a wireless crafting grid is the crafting grid and an ender pearl. And did we not throw an ender? Did we not throw an ender pearl in there, or did we use it? Oh, we used it on the transporter. I'm stupid. Okay, throw the ender pearl in there. The reason I don't want a bunch of ender pearls in there is because in the other building we're going to use we're going to connect it all a different way. Nope, I have a crafting grid, right? Oh, I have a grid. I need a crafting grid. To do that, I need a crafting table. Well, it just so happens I have a crafting table. Crafting grid, I need a crafting table. Boom. To get a wireless crafting grid, I need that. Boom. Very neat. Can I reach the power? I can't reach the power. Can I charge using this? Yes, I can. Done. Nice. Okay. What's cool about this is, well, I haven't placed this other dude yet. I'm going to put it right here. And then I'm going to click on this. And now, nope, I shift and right click on it. Now when I right click with my wireless crafting grid in my hand, I can see my refined storage inventory. Very neat. And then with the range upgrades, we should be able to help ourselves out a little bit. Because I don't think this thing has any kind of infinity. Pink, wireless. The reason I say that is in other packs, it has given you the opportunity to have infinite wireless transmission, which is a little bit OP, admittedly. But what does it take to do a range upgrade? I have plenty of ender pearls. I need upgrades. I need improved processors. So this is simple. So let's just bounce right into... did I get all the improved processors? And this is why it's getting complicated. Okay. I need you. And I'm going to throw some more of you in there. Just for fun. And I'll throw my glass in there. Yeah, that'll be fine. Because I can do this. I can throw you and you and you and... okay. So to do range upgrades, we need range improvements. How many of those guys do I have? Improved processors. I only have 3 to do this. I'm going to need... So I want 4 of these, which means I need 4 of these, which means I need 4 of these. So I need more of you. I have 3. I just need a 4th one. Neat. Okay. Cool. What do I need? A bunch of ender pearls and quartz enriched iron. So I need ender pearls and quartz enriched iron. Let's just grab those ender pearls. Let's be careful that we don't send ourselves on a merry mission. We grab ourselves a couple stacks. It's always double clicking everything. Okay, for these we need 4 of these. That's more quartz enriched iron. Let's see. If we put that in there and that in there, then we should be able to do quartz enriched iron. Just grab a bunch of it, stick it in there. We're going to need... Ugh. Oh, it's allowing me to do 1, 2, 3. How come I can't get a 4th one? upgrades. Okay, now we put the upgrades in there, and we want range upgrades. And we should be able to... Oh, I didn't put the pearls in the system. Range upgrades again. 4. Cool. And now we bounce back downstairs and we go to our wireless transmitter and we put the 4 in there. Boom. And now it's not great, but it gives us 48 blocks. Now I feel like there's a thing we can do. I feel like there was a weird way to do range. Infinity range booster. Yes. But to do an infinity range booster, I need another star and some netherite. So we will be headed towards this guy because this range is not good. But we'll put some cables. We're going to make a network and we'll make it work. But at any rate, cool. Here we are. Also, what I'm going to do is figure out really quick. I say really quick. What are my options, controls, keybinds, wireless, open wireless crafting grid is Z. Okay, I can do that. So what does that mean for you guys? I can take this guy and jam it there, right? So it's in my curio slot, and I can push the Z button. Woo! And now we're back. So I don't have to have that thing in my inventory even, and I can still use it. And within 50 blocks-ish, I can open up my wireless bits and bobs. Neat. And then if you put those transmitters more places, then you have more better. One thing that I'm going to do, also need to figure out, is I'm going to have to run... let's see about how many blocks that's going to be. If we pretend our stuff is here and we're at 1192, 681. 1192 is, so we're going to call that 15. Yeah, it's going to be like, I'm going to need like 100 cables or so, because we're going to have to get over here and connect this cable and that cable using a thing called external storage. So at refined and external. So these guys allow you to, I'm just going to click on the external storage so I add it to my bits. These guys allow you to use your crafting drawers as external storage. So even this guy, I'm going to take him now and put him downstairs. Maybe. I don't know where I'm going to do storage, but at least for now I'm going to do... yeah, I don't know where I'm going to do this one, but we'll figure that out. As a matter of fact, maybe I do back here. Yeah, this will work for now. I'll probably retrofit this before it's all said and done, but right now I can put this guy... yeah. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I don't know just yet how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to stick it right here for now. So what we need is a external storage, and to do that, what are we missing? These are a couple of chests. What are we missing? Okay, we're missing another improved processor. So let's get this thing cranked out, and I'll show you guys how this works. Okay, what else are we missing? Improve. We need this silicone. Okay. We need a couple of chests, a couple of quartz enriched irons. How am I constantly out of quartz enriched iron? Okay, let's grab some more of this stuff. Put it in there, put it in there. Put it in there. Okay, we're just putting some iron in there for now. We'll make sure we grab that iron out before we connect it. Quartz enriched iron. Hold on just a second. Let's get this thing knocked. Why is it? Oh, crap. I keep doing that. See? Quartz enriched iron. Get some more of that. What else are we missing? A couple of chests. Just happen to have some wood. Okay. Grab 2. Get one of these external drives. Nice. Cables. I don't have enough cables. I need a little bit more cabling. We'll see if that gets us there. Just want to be able to show you guys how it works, and then we'll call it a day on this part. And we'll come back, and there's a lot more to do with refined storage. So don't worry about that. There's a whole lot more to do. So our external storage, matter of fact, we'll run this over here. I'm going to put the external storage in the bottom. External storage, that's not cool. We want to put the external storage on here. Yep. We'll throw that guy down here. We'll take our cable, connect it up. Boom. So, actually, before I do that, I want to break this cable. I want to make sure I take all of the iron out, right? Let's get all of the iron out, make sure it's all empty. Quartz enriched iron is all we have, right? Cool. So we don't have any iron in our storage system at all. And then if we connect this cable, now, I went out. How do I get out? Okay, now that we've disconnected that and we've added, we can see, we have 1,000 blocks, or 9.762 thousand iron ingots, or 87,866 nuggets. That's because of the compacting drawer. It's giving us 1,000 blocks worth of iron at our disposal. And so now if I do a recipe that requires iron, let's pretend I want to make an iron shirt. Why did that? That's weird. 2A. How weird. Oh, because... Oh, I don't know. Anyways, let's pretend we want to make an iron thing. I can say, can I make an iron chest plate? I absolutely can, because it's going to pull our iron out of our compacting drawer. So that is the very basic. Let's get rid of this rain, because nobody likes you, rain. The very basics of refined storage, but we got far enough that we have crafting grid, pattern grid. One of the things that we want to make the pattern grid straight away. I like to do this one. We want to teach the pattern grid how to make. Why is it doing that? Oh, because I didn't fix that one. I guess I got to do it everywhere. Anyways, one thing you want to do is, like, we're making AI, right? That's self-aware. So we want to teach the pattern grid how to make patterns. So this pattern grid is basically saying you need patterns, and here's how you pattern something, and then you use a pattern. And now this pattern, when it shows up in my thing, it'll still look like a pattern. If I push shift, it'll show you, well, oh yeah, that was stupid. You can't tell the difference, but it's showing you that this pattern is for making patterns. You put these inside of crafters. Let's see if we can knock out a crafter real quick. We absolutely can knock out a crafter. Oh, no. Oh, we still want to have patterns for crafters. Well, I'll just show you that. So now we have patterns for patterns, and we have patterns for crafters. Do we have enough stuff to make a crafter? Not quite, but close. Need an advanced processor. Need a diamond. I'm going to grab these diamonds and jam them in here, because they can just live in here. crafter, advanced. This will be the last thing, I swear. I need one more advanced processor. Then we'll make this crafter, and I'll show you how that works. So we're going to make this guy really quick. Cool. I'm just going to go in here. Yep. We want to open up this guy. We want to throw it in there. We want to say, okay, I want a crafter. I absolutely do. And now we have a crafter. Since these are how do we want to describe that? I'm also trying to figure out how I want to run my row of crafters. For now, I'm going to stick it here. This won't make any sense, but I'm going to stick it here. It just needs to be connected to the system, right? So I could stack these up here, and we're going to do some restructuring. So a crafter that's not connected to anything says 0 of 9 occupied space, current speed 1x. So since these are both items that need to be crafted in a regular 3x3 crafting grid, then you can just use a disconnected crafter, and this will make more sense later. But so now if I go into my I'm going to get rid of this. Now if I go into my crafting grid, you can see I have two options. One of them is you want to craft more, it says patterns, and I can craft them, or crafters, and I can craft them. So let's just pretend I wanted more patterns. I click on this, and it says, well, how many do you want? And I say, well, I just want one more. And it's going to say start, but then it's going to tell me, hey, you don't have any redstone. So I'm going to just put a little bit of redstone in here. This is the same reason I'm not going to do it for the iron. I'm going to want either get a drawer or a compacting drawer or some other third thing for redstone. Remember, we only have so much space. We can create more space, but we only have so much space. The way you get around that is you use those storage drawers to your benefit. For things that you're going to have thousands and thousands on, use a storage drawer and then use external storage, because I have 87,000 nuggets. Well, if I try to put 87,000 nuggets in my wireless system, it would fill it, right, unnecessarily. So remember we said, okay, I want to make one more pattern. Oh, sorry, just one more pattern, start. And now it's saying crafting preview. I have everything that I need to make that, so I'm going to hit start. And what you just noticed right away is, boom, we have just now made our very first thing automatically. We have automated the crafting of a thing. To use this thing, I'm going to go bounce back up here to my pattern grid. I'm going to throw this extra pattern in there. You always want to keep these patterns because we're going to make, and this is what you're going to see in the next episode, we're going to make bunches and bunches of patterns so that we can create, you can start auto crafting and you can start very small. You'll want to auto craft sticks as an example, right? If I said this and this, these two planks make sticks. Yep, true story. And now we have automated the creation of sticks. You can create a bunch of patterns for everything. So again, we're going to move this guy, but let's pretend for right now we put another crafting grid in there, and I just said, man, I really need sticks. I need how many? Now remember, it knows that 2 planks makes 4 sticks. So if I select 1, it's going to do it, but it's really going to make 4. So I'm going to hit start. Boom, we just auto crafted sticks. Man, do we feel accomplished or what? Good things. Now, cool thing, if I do this right, let's show you this before we leave. On my remote storage, what you want to do is go in here, and I want to make this a high priority. It doesn't matter how high, but just for fun, I'm going to make it 100, which is a good high priority. The reason for that is if I come back in later and I put iron in my system, like these, I'm going to throw these irons in the system. What I want to make sure of is that since this guy has a very high priority, a priority of 100, it's the first stop. So if iron goes in the system, it has such a high priority and it's available, then it's going to be the first stop. And you'll want to make sure you do stuff like that. For stuff I have a lot of, I'm going to make some storage drawers. I'm going to connect it to external storage. One way we can get around making a bunch of external storage is just like I did over there at the mob farm. When I get a bunch of these drawers stacked up in a place, you can connect them to a controller. This controller controls all of these. In my basement, I'll put like 30 more of these drawers, just like what I did at the mob farm. Maybe here or maybe in another sub basement. I'll put a bunch of storage drawers over here. I'll put a drawer controller here. I'll connect it to an external storage very simply. And that will give us the opportunity to start storing a bunch of items very quickly. So as you can tell, our auto storage is going to start ramping up our storage is going to start ramping up very quickly. And oh, nope, we don't want that. That's bad. I wonder what you are. What are you? You're just like some random block of water? Yep. Hey, cat. That's cool. I'll just put you there. That can go away. Anyways, so our storage is going to get ramped up really fast, and then our ability to auto craft is going to get ramped up really fast. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Certainly hit that like button. If you're new around here, consider subscribing. Sure means the world to us. We recently hit 100 subscribers again. Smash like, do the thing. Leave me comments. Let me know what you're thinking about the series. And most importantly, just be nice to each other out there. The world is crazy and there's so much going on. Just be nice. Everybody deserves that kind of influence in their life. And we'll catch you in the next episode. Say goodbye, cat. Goodbye, cat.